We wanted to wish him a very, very happy birthday and welcome Sunilji on the show, sir. Welcome. Good evening. How are you?
Good evening, and thank you so much for having this interaction. I'm really looking forward to it.
To start with our panelists, we have first Mr. MR Rangaswamy from Indiaspora. I can truly call him Mr. India. Actually, that's a quick intro, but he has got such a great accomplishments, and he's been a software executive, investor, entrepreneur, corporate eco strategy expert, community builder, and philanthropist. And we are especially thankful to him for having organized some wonderful events last year when Sunilji was visiting the US. And thanks again, Amar, for joining the show. And I know you have a special wish to make to Sunilji. So please go ahead.
Thank you so much, Arvind. And good evening, Sunil. Many happy returns of the day. We have such fond memories of you from your visit a year ago. It seems like a long, long time ago, but we have to really, on behalf of Indiaspora and our members, really want to wish you many happy returns. I know you're one of the few people who have scored a century in both innings of a test match. And I think you've done it thrice. And it's so beautiful to see that in the first innings of cricket, you've done well. And now in your second innings, you're doing an amazing job as a philanthropist. And so that is very lovely to see that. And we fondly remember hosting you last year in the Bay Area and also in Seattle, if you remember, with Satya Nadella and yourself. That was a memorable evening. And we should do it again next time that you come. And I think the most beautiful thing about you, I think, is when you've had some memorable innings as well in cricket where you were given a life. And then you went on to score a lot more runs. And it's so beautiful that now you're doing the same thing in your next innings by giving lives to so many children. And so it's almost a good karma coming in full circle for you. You know, you were given a life and now you're giving people lives. And I still cherish the bat you signed for me. I think this is something I keep in my office and look at for inspiration. And so once again, many happy returns. And on behalf of Indiaspora, all the best for your next innings as well.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. You know, you were so kind to organize some very memorable evenings. My last trip over there, and introduce us, Arvind and me, and Devyogi Bhai to so many people with whom we could follow up, and you know, invite them to join our mission to save as many lives as possible. You talked about my centuries, but this is you know, in trying to save children's lives, I would like to, you know, personally score a century there. That is, and I think that if I do with Swami's grace, manage to get a century of saving children's lives personally, then I think that will probably be the best century that I'll have ever scored. And I'm hoping that all others will also join us in our mission to save as many lives as we can, because we can do that. I believe that in this, failure is not an option, because children are our future. And we need to do as much as we can to try and save as many children's lives, because they will then make the future even better than what our present is.
And once again, all the best and many happy returns.